Jerusalem, ikayalami, kilondolose, uhambe nami, zungangishilana, Jerusalem, ikayalami.
Five-time Grammy Award-winning singer Angelique Kidjo performing her rendition of Jerusalem for the reopening of the Notre Dame in Paris back in 2024. Kidjo's performance was a highlight of the ceremony, using symphonic sounds to mark the occasion. And now Kidjo is bringing her talents to the Boston area this weekend when she hits the stage for Global Arts Live at the Somerville Theatre. WBZ's Courtney spoke with the international superstar to talk about her career as a musician, humanitarian efforts, and what fans should expect when she hits the stage at Somerville Theatre tomorrow night.
Can you tell us about your journey with music and what you hope your fans take away from every performance they hear or see?
My music journey started, I was 6 years old. And when my mom threw me on that stage, and if somebody had told me then that I'll be here today speaking to you, I have told the person, what have you been smoking? But one thing that is interesting also during my journey is to realize the power of music, how music has built bridges around us for centuries. And it's one of that language that we speak no matter where we come from. And that's what I try to do every night when I'm on stage, to speak that language with people that come from different walk of life, and to be there. And those moments are so precious because we seeing the world getting fractured, and to see at the people come out to go to concert just to find purpose, to find meaning to their own life. And because things have happened so fast that music is gonna be one of the rare tools that we have in our toolkits to find answers to the unanswerable question that we have.
Yeah, and music is definitely the thing that brings all of us together. I mean, across age and race and ethnicity, even when music is in a different language. You know, we talk about the opera, we talk about you don't even have to understand. Music is universal. You can feel it, and you can feel the energy of the people who are attending the concert or the more intimate session. So yeah, music is definitely a uniter for sure.
I mean, we have together one universal history of our humanity. So it's the language that link all of it is music, because each one of us, wherever we come from, the evolution of mankind, music has been something that was easy and light to carry around, that we take it for granted today, but what we're doing today, we're going to leave it for the next generation. They're going to come and build up on what is here now, as we are building up what was there before us. So that's what is really important to understand when you're an artist, that you're just walking on the shoulder of greater people that have come before you, and you have to do your best to leave the greatness to the next generation.
Absolutely. And over the years, you've collaborated with many talented artists like Alicia Keys, DeVito, and Burna Boy, John Legend, and Philip Glass, just to name a few. Your latest collab with Ayra Starr actually was just released today, Nancy tells me. Aya Khan, what is it like to work with artists who make different styles of music from yours? I've got to imagine that's exciting to jump into something different.
If you don't do different thing all the time, you get bored. And boredom is not part of my DNA. So I don't like to get bored. Aya Khan actually means one life. One life is a love story, and it's also the story of time. While we're here, we only have one life. How are we going to live it? When something goes wrong and you don't talk about it to move on, you don't come back and say, okay, let's fix this. So when that time passed, it passed forever. So that's what we're talking about. I mean, love is there. Everybody has struggles. Everything happens. But I'm going to come back for us to talk about it, for us to be able to move forward. So Aya Khan is just a reminder of, let's live our life fully, no matter what. And it's okay to make mistake, but it's always good to come back and say, how can I fix this? How can we move together?
And speaking of moving together, in addition to your amazing musical career, you've done a lot of humanitarian work. Can you tell us what motivates you to make sure that you give back?
I mean, I grew up in a family where giving back is in the DNA of my parents. I've never seen my mom or dad anytime, any day when somebody come knocking at the door asking for help, that they won't drop everything they're doing to go help. So that's my example. That's where, I mean, that's what I see. I mean, you believe in what you see.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents just don't talk. They walk the talk too. And also, there's no me without us. Not one human being can live alone. If we have learned something from the pandemic, is that when we are locked down, we crumble, we
Mm-hmm.
disintegrate. We need each other to find worth, to find love, to find purpose, to move and to wake up every day. And my humanitarian work is one thing that also taught me to be very humble because you will think that you're coming to help people, they help you more than you help them because what you don't know and the life they're living remind you of the life you live in and where you've been to be where you are today. So it's a great lesson for me all the time, and it's also part of the work that I do. I'm a storyteller singing and sing stories, and I am also the recipient of the story of the one that have none, but still teach us that love will prevail, that good will always conquer evil.
And I think that that's one of the reasons that music unites us because music tells stories. So it
Oh,
allows you to learn about the artists and their experiences, maybe something about their experience is something you've also been through or that you can relate to, or like similarly to a book, right?
exactly.
The
Very
storytelling
exact.
can take you somewhere.
Yeah. We have many means of storytelling. It starts with oral transmission
Hmm.
before writing comes in. How do we understand things because it has been told to us. And my nickname growing up was when, why, how, and how again, because things that are not written in a book, I needed to understand it. I
Hmm.
need to understand it and to process it in my mind and find ways that it lives with me and impact my action and my words. And if you don't ask questions, you don't know. And you too, your grandmother told you story, your grandpa, the story of our family is what give us identity, give us also something we are grounded in, and then we know where we can come back to. So for me, it's all the same thing, actually.
And in all of your years of storytelling through your music, this might be hard to pick just one. Do you have a favorite song from your catalog?
Well, I mean, it's like asking a mother to choose between her kids. I mean,
Exactly.
and because I mean, one thing that I know for sure for me, if I don't love the song, it's not gonna be on the album. And every album throughout the years, I've written more songs than the songs that are on the album. So I always have something left that I can tap into later on. But it has to be when I'm doing that album that I am 100% sure that the songs that are there, each one of them will be sung every night with the same passion, with the same truth and with the same heart.
And speaking of that, when you hit the stage Saturday in Somerville, what should your fans expect? And maybe some people who haven't heard you before, they're going to be new fans. What should they expect when they come out to see you?
I mean, one thing that I always tell my public is that you have to be open. You have to let yourself be guided by the music and bring your dancing shoes. Because when you come to my concert, you sing, you dance, you just don't come and sit. You sit and you dance. And I just want us to have fun, to celebrate the moment because that moment won't come back. Even if I come back later on, it's not going to be the same. So I always tell people when the moment is there, just take it. Do the best you can out of it. Have fun. If you don't want to have fun, if you want to think about it, it's okay. Whatever you want to do with it is yours. And let's have that fun together. Saturday.
So, Angelique, is there anything you think is important for your new fans and people who will Google you, want to check you out? How can they find you? You have a website, Instagram. Like, how can
I
we
got
see and hear more from Angelique?
I got all that. I have TikTok. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever is out there that we have to go through. We got it all.
Okay,
So,
perfect. Okay, so if they just Google Angelique Kidjo,
Angelique
they can
Kidjo,
find it.
just Kidjo, Kidjo will take you anywhere.
Perfect. Okay.
They're
Awesome.
all linked.
Well, we thank you so much. If there is there anything else you'd like to say? I want to make sure I don't cut you off early or anything. This is
No,
great.
no. The new album is coming out April 24th, and it's called Hope. That I dedicate to my mom that is gone 5 years for now, since then. So it's an album that I want people, when it comes out, for them to take a listen, because we can't lose hope.
Mhm.
Hope is the bedrock of everything. Hope is the enemy of fear. We need to live fully, and we just need to stay focused on what matters. How we keep our kids and our children healthy mentally, physically. How we can, I mean, find means for them to live through this dystopian world we're living in right now. To tell them, truth matter, hope matter, love matter, they matter.
And that's truly such an important message right now with everything that's going on. Hope
Mhm.
matters.
Absolutely.